if we got in any kind of, and most of what we did was small arms exchanges where we would be shot at from tree lines and we'd shoot back for the tree lines if in fact it wasn't a no-fire zone, which we couldn't do. And so we very seldom saw who we were shooting at. There were 3 exceptions to that in my year there, all of which are very unusual. I don't know if the first one was, you talked about we worked with civilians. Yeah, we got very close to a Vietnamese interpreter who worked with the Vietnamese army and was on one of our boats, and actually my boat. And we were zipping down past a small little village, and he said, that guy is the head of the Viet Cong in this area. And so we were just actually in transit in the middle of the day, so it wasn't a night patrol or anything. You see this guy up on the board. So we beached the boats, and we left 2 people in the boats and went running in. And I thought, the chances of finding this guy are, zip point nothing. So I went running in, and I was carrying a shotgun because I figured that if ever I was going to shoot at anything, I didn't want to get nerves in the way, and I would be, anxious to hit something with it. I was very far from what you consider to be a marksman. So I came around the corner, and there he was, as close to me as he was to you. And there I am to you. And using my best Vietnamese, I said, Dung Lai, and, hold still. And I pointed the shotgun at him, and I thought, God, if I shoot him with this shotgun, I'll kill him. Well, I'll shoot him in the legs. If I shoot him in the legs, I'll cripple him for life. I can't do that. And, and while I was deliberating, he suddenly smiled at me, turned around and ran off into a cane field. And then I walked back to the boat feeling actually not bad. I mean, I'd seen enough civilians get a raw deal by then, and yeah, he was probably an awful person, but I could not do that. Very happy to shoot back at people that were shooting at me, but not the other way around.
Hear more first-hand accounts at Soldiers Memorial Military Museum in the special exhibition, Vietnam at War and at Home, open until Memorial Day, May 27th, 2024. Plan your visit at www.mohistory.org/memorial.